Mark 54. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run on second down with Cohen. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. A big 30-yard play on 3rd. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky. That is caught by Cohen. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for Chicago. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. 1st down, a run with Cohen. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll try to run for it with Davis. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not going to have much success against him and his team.
Or, yeah, you better find a way to go around J.J. Watt, which isn't easy to do.
It's really not because you got to try everything. Can you go around him? Can you go by him? Can you influence him to get him out of position so maybe you can wall him off? He's a really sharp, intelligent player as well as a physical specimen.
Check. Alert, 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 alert. Yes.
They'll try to punch it in with Davis. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Mike Davis, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. So that'll back him up 5. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that, he said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play is going and being able to make a play on the football.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. It's complete to Robinson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
They'll run on 1st.
Manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
At the 36-yard.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Trubisky gives to Cohen. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Now it's Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 21.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
On first down, it's Cohen. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 22-yard line.
On second down now. It's Cohen. And this Texans defense, they're all charged up now. They stopped him behind the line for the second straight play. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
It's third down and 13.
Two running plays go backwards. So what's the call on 3rd and 13 now? From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Bonnie Calhoun. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
They keep it with Miller on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
45 to Mike. 45 to Mike. Come on, G. 54. Check 45 to Mike. Check.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This one taken just inside the 10. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Check 4, check 4. 45, 45. Mike, 45.
On 2nd and 7, Watson completes it to Benjamin.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Alert. 45 to Mike. 45 to Mike.
Watson on 3rd down. Flushed out right.
Let's get off the field.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Aaron Lynch in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Trubisky will throw. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Check 45 to Mike. You got nothing today. You got nothing. Hey, 24. Hey, check Mike 45. Who's it? You run.
After the interception, here's Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Aaron Lynch in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
All day, baby, all day. 45, Mike, 45.
Watson now to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
Here we go, D. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
3rd and long, it's Watson. Completes it to Miller. And he's brought down. A nice little juke move that preceded it, but not much thereafter. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Strong right. Hey. 4 down. 94 is the Mike. Here we go. 94 is the Mike. Time to go. Night. Motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man. 94 is the Mike. 94 is the Mike.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Alert. Watch the ship. Hey, watch that.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Now, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, and it's third down. The Bears on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10, and this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Jones on the return. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. The final shot before the break. Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. 45.
Throwing on second down. Watson. It's caught. It's Miller. Call it a gain of 3. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
45. Mike 45. Get the ball. 45.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
45.
Back to the air. Watson on second down. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Watson. And that is incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Take it. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Hey, we're pretty quiet. 45. 45's the mic. Not today, you are. Not today.
They are going for it. Here's Watson. And he's got Miller. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down.
Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. 45.
On first down, it's Watson. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that... It's just going to be an incompletion. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And now here is another interception. It's Clinton-Dix with a pick. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Again, it's Cohen. He doesn't find a ton of space following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45. Bradley Roby, the quarterback, there to make the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. That's complete to Robinson. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
Now this is Gabriel on the catch. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just...
He's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen with touchdown number 12 on the year as the Bears push further out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And it is 28-0.
Makes the score Bears 28, Texans
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Double time. Hey. We got 3. 3 down. 45's the mic. Come on, baby. Let's go.
To throw is Watson. Throwing again. He gets it to Thomas. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the Texans first down.
45. Mike, 45. Hey.
On first down, Watson. Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Khalil Mack in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. On second and a long way to go. Watson, he'll rifle this one deep right side. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check 45's the mic. Check 45's the mic. Here we go. Hey, check Mike 45.
From the gun, here's Watson. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this, trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big